The National Football League has become one of the most powerful professional sports organizations on the planet. Every year, joining the ranks of those hundreds of skilled players gets more and more competitive. Of course, there's always going to be a few standouts, and that is why we are breaking down the fastest players in NFL history. Number 10, Chris Johnson. The Tennessee Titans player has been running back from 2008 to present. Chris Johnson has become one of the league's premier players and a Pro Bowl starter in his first 3 seasons. Back in 2009, Johnson set the NFL record for 2,509 scrimmage yards in a single season. Not only that, but he was also named the AP NFL Offensive Player of the Year that same season. At the 2008 NFL Combine, Johnson ran a 4.24 40-yard dash, which is pretty quick to say the least. Number 9, Trindon Holliday. The Houston Texans wide receiver joined the team back in 2010. His NFL Combine scores that year included a 4.22 40-yard dash as reported by ESPN. However, the NFL has stated that he did not. Instead, they listed Holliday's time as a 4.27 and a 4.32 respectively. Who cares though? No one's doubting the fact this guy is fast. In fact, in college at LSU, Holliday ran the 100-meter dash at the 2007 USA Outdoor Track and Field Championships, where he recorded 10.07 seconds in the final ahead of world-class sprinter Walter Dix and second only to Tyson Gay. Number 8, Cliff Branch. Once a wide receiver for Oakland as well as the Los Angeles Raiders during his professional football career from 1972 to 1985, Branch has gone down as one of the fastest of all time. Long before the NFL Combine existed, NFL scouts knew that Cliff Branch was fast, very fast. The 4-time Pro Bowler used his instant acceleration to run by defenders and would-be tacklers. For his career, Branch pulled in over 8,600 yards of reception and scored 67 touchdowns. Number 7, Willie Gault. Another wide receiver to make this list, you might start to see a pattern here, is Willie Gault, who played for the Chicago Bears from the 1983 to 1987. He also played for the Los Angeles Raiders from 1988 to 1993. Gault was a 110-meter hurdler and a member of the world record-setting 4x100-meter relay team, who would have gone on to the 1980 Summer Olympics if the United States had not boycotted the event. Gault was a member of the Chicago Bears Super Bowl 20 championship team, finished his 11 NFL seasons with 333 receptions for 6,635 yards. He also returned 9 punts for 60 yards, rushed for 154 yards, returned 45 kickoffs for 1,088 yards, and scored 45 touchdowns, 44 receiving, and 1 kickoff return. Number 6, Ronaldo Namaya. The San Francisco 49ers wide receiver played from 1982 to 1984. While his career was short-lived and he would go on to do bigger things in track and field, there is no doubt that he was fast. Ronaldo was the world record holder and the first man to run the high hurdles in under 13 seconds. He was ranked number 1 in the world for 4 straight years. He worked out for several NFL teams before deciding to play for the 49ers. During his 3 years as a wide receiver, he caught 43 passes for 754 yards, a 17.5 average, and 4 touchdowns. He did leave the 49ers to return to track and field before finally retiring in 1991. He then made a career for himself in sports management. Number 5, Ike Taylor. A bit of an odd one out, Taylor has been playing cornerback for the Pittsburgh Steelers from 2003 to today. His path to the NFL was unlike many of the other speedsters on this list. Taylor walked on at the University of Louisiana Lafayette, but was academically ineligible his first 2 years. For his first year playing in college, he was a running back. Before his senior season, Taylor asked to be moved to cornerback. He started the season at the right cornerback spot and recorded 46 tackles, 8 passes defensed, and 2 forced fumbles. He was not invited to the NFL Combine, but he allegedly ran an unofficial hand time 4:18 second in a 40-yard dash. With that, the Steelers drafted him and Taylor never looked back, playing on 2 Super Bowl championship teams. Number 4, Deion Sanders. The infamous cornerback is amongst the most famous names on this list. There is a reason he is nicknamed Prime Time though, and it's not just about his massive celebrity status amongst fans. Sanders has made sure to put his speed to good use. His career spans from 1989 to 2005, playing for teams such as the Atlanta Falcons, San Francisco 49ers, Dallas Cowboys, Washington Redskins, and the Baltimore Ravens. Deion Sanders was one of the most electric players in NFL history. Sanders ran a 4.21 40 at the 1989 NFL Combine. During his career, Sanders intercepted 53 passes for 1,331 yards, a 25.1 yard return average, by the way, which he recovered 4 fumbles for 15 yards, returned 155 kickoffs for 3,523 yards, gained 2,199 yards on 212 punt returns, and caught 60 passes for 784 yards. Sanders amassed 7,838 all-purpose yards and scored 22 touchdowns, 9 interception returns, 6 punt returns, 3 kickoff returns, 3 receiving, and 1 fumble recovery. His 19 defensive and return touchdowns are an NFL record. He was selected to 8 Pro Bowls in 1991 to 1994 and 1996 to 1999. He was also awarded the NFL Defensive Player of the Year award in 1994. Now, if there is one thing to be certain about, it is that Sanders never slowed down. While he may not be the fastest on this list by the numbers, he is certainly the fastest in the hearts of many fans. And he didn't just play football either. Sanders played 9 Major League Baseball seasons and even made a World Series appearance in 1992. He has since become a sports analyst on CBS Sports and is also the head coach for Jackson State University's football team. Number 3, Darrell Green. This Washington Redskins cornerback is another major name on the list. He is widely considered to be amongst the greatest cornerbacks to ever play in the NFL. Green played for the Redskins again from 1983 to 2002. The self-proclaimed itty-bitty guy, Green was nicknamed the Ageless Wonder by his peers and the general media for his remarkable ability to maintain a high level of play well into the twilight of his career. Not only was he good for the first several years of his career, he continued to play at the highest level into his 40s, at a position that few make it into their mid-30s. Now, Green reportedly recorded a time of 4.09 at the Washington Redskins training camp in 1986. Green ran down many of the fastest running backs and receivers to play in the NFL from significant distances, which was awe-inspiring to see. Green has said in interviews that the fastest time he has ever been aware of running is 4:15. Number 2, Bo Jackson. Jackson was running back for the Los Angeles Raiders from 1987 to 1990. He is widely considered one of the most amazing athletes of our time. Not only did he dominate in the NFL, like some others on this list, he also went and played Major League Baseball. At 6'1", 227 pounds, Jackson was an unreal physical specimen. He ran a blistering 4.12 seconds, hand-timed, 40-yard dash at the NFL Combine. And to this day, this time is still the fastest verifiable 40-yard dash time ever recorded at any NFL Combine. In his 4 seasons in the NFL, Jackson rushed for 2,782 yards and 16 touchdowns with an average yards per carry of 5.4. Those astounding facts are really just the tip of the iceberg. Sadly, a 1991 hip injury on the field ended his football career, and his baseball career ended in 1994. Jackson expanded into other pursuits, including the completion of his Bachelor of Science degree in Family and Child Development at Auburn. In addition, Jackson appeared in small roles as an actor in television shows, such as The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and Married with Children, as well as films such as The Chamber. Number 1, Bob Hayes. Bob Hayes takes the top spot on our list for a number of reasons. Above all, he's statistically speaking the fastest player in NFL history. While many fans may dispute this, you cannot doubt it if you look at the facts. The wide receiver played for the Dallas Cowboys from 1965 to 1974, and then played 1 season for the San Francisco 49ers in 1975. Of course, it wasn't just his speed on the football field that proved that he should be at the top of the list. At the 1964 Summer Olympics in Tokyo, Hayes won the 100 meter and broke the existing world record with a time of 10.06 seconds. He also won a second gold medal in the 4x100 meter relay, which also produced a new world record of 39.06 seconds. Hayes was a 3-time Pro Bowler and was inducted in 2009 into the Football Hall of Fame. But that's all for now, so let us know in the comments section who your favorite high-speed NFL player is. As always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you do not miss out on any new videos. This has been our breakdown of the fastest players in NFL history. Have a great one.